Okay, so in this video I'm down here in Santa Ponsa to give you a quick guide to what you can expect over here on this whole beach area if you're coming over here for an early season break. Now, it has been a while since I've been down here to Santa Ponsa, and my goodness, things are warming up for the summer, but are things going to be ready for the Easter holidays? Well, in this video we're going to take a walk around this beach area. This isn't going to be a full resort walk. I will be back to film more down here. In fact, I've got loads of videos planned for summer 2025, so don't forget to consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. It's completely free, and enable that notifications bell too. But in the meantime, let's turn the camera around and let's see what you can expect if you're coming over to Santa Ponsa for an early season break. So the first thing I'm going to say is, as I turn the camera around, is just how empty this absolutely beautiful beach is at this time of year. Now, we do have quite a few people down by the waterfront, but everyone's spread out. I mean, it's just absolutely glorious. But we're going to head up the steps here right behind where I'm standing. We're going to get an aerial view of the beach. So we're just taking a look over the beach here today, and we're going to take a walk down actually just to take a closer look. But we can see that while Palma Nova may well be a little bit more set up than it is over here in Santa Ponsa, works are well and truly underway for summer. And you can see where I'm standing here. I'm just on the road, which is lined with bars and restaurants. You can see I've got the Jaggy Thistle right in front of me, heading on down to the roundabout and to the bus stop. But anyway, let's go and head down the steps here and let's go and check out the beach. So as we come up past the kids' play area, which will spring to life in the hot summer months when we have many more families down here, and indeed over the Easter holidays too, I can see the first update, which I have actually been asked about. And that is regarding the access boards to the beach. And you can see we've got them stacked up here to the left and to the right of me. They are starting to be laid down on the sands. So if you remember back to last year, I think it got to about June or something crazy like that when we first saw the decking being put down onto the beaches. But at least, you know, we're just approaching the Easter holidays here, and it looks like hopefully much of this will be down by the time the Easter holidays start. As will the gradual rollout of the sunbeds and the beach umbrellas, which we can see right in front of me. I'm just walking down under this little walkway here, which runs right along the back of Santa Ponsa beach. I can see another huge pile of decking, but I do have some good news for you. Let's go and check it out. And that is that right outside the chringuito here, which isn't actually open. This, I do believe, will be opening on the 1st of May, or who knows, they may well open in time for Easter. But you can see it's not anywhere open yet. But look, we have got some decking down on the beach. I'm really pleased to see this actually, because as we well know, we do have quite a lot of holiday makers over here at the moment. You can see by the number of people that we have on the beach at the moment, and it's so important that there is disabled access onto the beach. Although, just having a quick look at this, and also talking to many of my lovely subscribers, if you are in a wheelchair, you maybe want a little bit of wood just here as well to actually get onto the decking. But anyway, something is here. It needs a little bit of improvement, but hopefully someone from Calvia Council will see this. Anyway, let's take a walk down onto the beach. But look at it today. I mean, it's just absolutely lovely. We have highs today of 20 degrees Celsius. I have been filming over in Costa della Calma. It felt a lot cooler over there because of the wind, but it's a little bit more sheltered here on this far side of the beach. We can also see as well that we have some sunbeds and beach umbrellas out and available to rent. Not too busy at the moment actually, we've got a little selection of them. Now check this out, we still have some cleaning up to do over here on Santa Ponsa beach. Got a big old pile of seaweed here that will be taken away eventually, but they have done quite a good clear up job on the beach as it stands. But the reason why we have so much seaweed over here is that it does keep the water extremely crystal clear. Just check it out today. Goodness me, it's absolutely stunning. Now what we're looking at on the shoreline as well, this is also seaweed. Don't worry too much about the beaches in the summer. They do get cleaned every single day. I mean, this is not dirt, this is just seaweed. And like I said, it helps keep the beaches over here in Mallorca really lovely and blue. Now as I come back up the path here, look, I can see someone has come down on a mobility scooter. So they have managed to get down here, which is great news. But don't worry too much if you are coming over here on holiday for an early season break, because at least we have this boardwalk coming down to the beach, and at least we've got the sunbeds and the beach umbrellas right next to the boardwalk too. And of course you can see it's just not busy yet at the moment. I know it's going to get busier on the run up to Easter, but at least there's a way of getting down to the beach. Now in the next few weeks we are going to see that disability area being set up again. And of course they're going to have the amphibious wheelchairs which will help you get down into the water. They'll also have the walking sticks too, and there'll be a really lovely shaded area as well, not just for wheelchair users but also for those coming down with prams and pushchairs too. Anyway, let's head on back up to the walkway and let's take a little bit of a further walk down this side of the beach. Now I'm just looking to my left here, I can hear people inside the chringuito. I'm wondering whether this is going to be opening up in time for Easter. Quite possibly so. Let's keep walking along. And as we come past the little medical centre here as well, we're seeing another chringuito right up ahead of me, and of course this isn't quite open just yet either. Anyway, we're going to wander onto the beach here because we can see a whole swathe of sun umbrellas being set up. And also the first set of, well, they're going to be barley beds too. Last summer they were right behind the very first chringuito that we saw, but they've got them down this side of the beach as well now. They are expanding. Luxury is expanding onto Santa Ponsa beach, but just check out, look, all of these umbrella stands that are being put up. Just a look at the views today. I can see we are looking out on more seaweed, big piles of seaweed. We had a few storms over the winter, nothing major, but you can see how much seaweed those storms left on our beaches. So as we continue along the path here, look, we're just coming onto the main road which runs through the centre of Santa Ponsa. Just coming up to the side of the Wayla Isabella Hotel. If you want to know what this hotel is like to stay in, I do have some holiday makers who let me know what they thought about it. I'll drop a link to that video in the description text below. But look, I do have some more good news from over here. And that is that while this chringuito isn't open yet, I think I've got a bit of clearing up to do. This boardwalk here has been put down, going down onto the beach as well. Once again, really, really good news over here. So we've got another access point for you if you are on a mobility scooter or you are in a wheelchair. You can make your way down onto the beach. And by the looks of it as well, let's just go and take a look, but I think we've got some sunbed rentals right at the end of this boardwalk too. As well as two enormous mountains of seaweed here to my left and my right. This of course will be cleared away like the other seaweed on the beach. But do you know what, and this is what I'm thinking, I don't think anyone's actually charging for the use of these sunbeds just yet. There are no beach services. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think anyone's charging for the use of these. We do have very few of them down here, but can't see anybody asking for any payment. Anyway, let's head on back to the roadside. Got some very nice views here of the HM Casa del Mar Hotel. I do believe they've got a rooftop pool as well. Looks very, very nice, very modern too. We've got plenty of hotels in this area right behind the main road, which runs alongside the beach. Let me know in comments if you're staying here, over here, beachside in Santa Ponsa this summer. Okay, so let's just head on over to beach number 2. Just looking over to McDonald's here. Do you know what? We've got millions of lovely restaurants over here in Santa Ponsa. Make sure you go and check them out. Also very lovely, friendly local restaurants too. And look, we can see the opening of these businesses to my right hand side as well. But we're not looking at the rest of Santa Ponsa today because I want to show you what's going on down this side of the beach. And as you can see, look, we've got the boardwalks are being laid out down here. And I also have some good news from a little bit further along too. You can also see as well, look, they've got the metal frames going up for the barley beds at the back of the beach. We're going to have the luxury offering down this back side of Santa Ponsa Beach. But look, got all the umbrellas here just waiting to be put out. But they're starting with the boardwalk here too. And that's not all, because right in front of me we do have a beachside chringuito open over here in Santa Ponsa, and it's this chringuito here right before you get to the centre of the resort. So just round the side of Zanzibar and across the road from Burger King. And look, this is open, which is fantastic news. Now it does receive afternoon sunshine as well, and that's probably why it's opened actually, because this is going to be a lot warmer to sit in than some of the other chringuitos at this time of year. Like I have said, we do have a little bit of a cool breeze blowing over here in Santa Ponsa. Let's just walk down this side of the beach, because right over in the distance I can see we've also got the Cormorant cruises running. I didn't think they would start until the 1st of May, but they are up and running. And my goodness me, just check out the queue of people boarding the boat today. So this is good news actually, because of course we've got a lot of families over here for Easter holidays, and we do have these boat trips running. I will drop a link if you want to support the channel at no extra cost. Book your Cormorant cruise ticket using the link below. Let's go and have a quick look. So this side of the beach is looking a lot busier than the middle and the far end of the beach. Look, and we've even got the Empathia restaurant open down here too as well. So you can just see those mountains of seaweed waiting to be cleared away. This side of the beach has been cleared up actually, which is once again great to see. We do have easy access to the water. There's no more piles of seaweed down this side of the beach. Anyway, let's go and quickly check out the departure point for the cruise. And check out how busy the boat is today. It's absolutely packed. Now this Cormorant cruise does go out a few times a day. Heads on down the coast as well. And it's a great opportunity for you to take a look at our very, very beautiful coastline from over here in Mallorca. Most of these boats as well do have a swim stop. Judging by the people in the water, some people do think it is warm enough to swim at this time of year. Not quite sure how many people will be swimming on this boat, but anyway, this is the departure point. And as you know as well, go back and check out my content as well. Right in front of me we can see the Globales Verdemar apartment block as well. I'm just going to pan the camera around. Let's take a look at the coast today. It's absolutely stunning. And as you can see as well, look, this walkway is perfect for mobility scooters too, if you want to come round and just check out the coastline. So I'm just turning the camera around here because I'm always asked whether it's warm enough to swim in the sea in April. And looking in the water here, we've got quite a few sea swimmers. I mean, I can't believe it. It looks absolutely freezing. It's way too cold for us locals to be swimming at this time of year, but just turning the camera around here, look. We've got some hard holiday makers over here and in the water already. Okay everyone, that's just a very quick look at Santa Ponsa in early April. Now if you are coming over here for an early season break, you can see how absolutely gorgeous the beach is at this time of year. If you are wondering as well what to wear coming over here, there is a little bit of a keen wind blowing even on this really sunny day, and just bear in mind as well that the weather can change quite quickly over here in April too. But it's great to see that we've got the Cormorant cruise running. It's great to see as well a lot of the businesses are open as well too, and I will be back to check out Santa Ponsa in further detail as we head on through the summer. So like I said, don't forget to consider subscribing to the channel to catch those videos. Okay everyone, coming up on YouTube now, you're going to find these videos appearing both here and here. You can also find me in the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.